Cities across the country begged the White House for more help dealing with the migrant surge.
Yeah, but President Biden campaigned on the principle that not 1 foot of new border wall would be built on his watch until today, when he finally broke down and allowed more construction in South Texas.
But as Kevin Reese reports, that about face is creating conflict among Democrats and their allies.
The idea of crossing into the United States is so popular that these are trains in central Mexico headed north, makeshift tents on top of those trains. And this is the scene from the Mexican side of the border near El Paso, migrants rushing to the U.S. wall hoping to get in.
As long as the United States continues to open the doors of its border and exceptionally allow passage to some groups, families, minors, vulnerable people, it is a call for more migrants to come.
President Biden's unexpected response was to waive 26 federal laws to allow for construction of 20 miles of border wall in South Texas. He says because Congress appropriated the money specifically for that purpose, he says he wanted that money spent somewhere else.
I can't stop that.
Do you believe the border wall works?
No.
Condemnation swift even from Democrats. Beto O'Rourke calling it difficult now to distinguish between him and Trump. The Mexican president, who supports Biden, called it irresponsible.
But that authorization for the construction of the wall is a setback because that doesn't solve the problem. That doesn't solve the problem. The causes must be addressed.
Searching for those causes to address, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in Mexico this week. The mayor of New York is there too, and the mayor of Chicago planning a trip to the border next, as Chicago and New York continue to receive busloads of migrants from Texas.
The failure of federal policies is now impacting the people of Chicago in a very dramatic way.
Meanwhile, the court fight continues between Texas and the federal government over the Rio Grande floating barriers, and Governor Greg Abbott suggesting that border security will be part of the next special session expected to start in Austin next week. In Dallas, I'm Kevin Reese.